I mean, you would prefer money bouquet over roses, wouldn't you?
Actually, not to be a hypocrite, but I would prefer the roses over the money.
Baby, honey, undi, baby, matadi, won't check him, mammy. Baby, honey, undi, matadi, format.
Hala, people. It's still your girl, Abena Moet. Yes, and today, welcome to Lovey Vibes with yours truly. Yeah, and then today, our topic here, because of our topic, call me Abena Shakespeare, because today we're about to do Romeo and Juliet things here. Today, our topic for today is, what does being romantic really mean? What do men or women term as, or when we say somebody is romantic, what do we mean by it? Yes, and I'm not going to be doing this discussion alone. Today, I am here with one and only brand manager, artist manager, everything manager, TikTok, yes, a whole TikTok, his manager, Adam Chocheme. Please, did I mention your name right? But your born is a
Chotome.
Hey, Chotome. Hey, they been from Chocheme. I'm so sorry. Chotome. And then as for the second lady, she has already been here. So please, I'm going to let her introduce herself and tell you what she does. So please, beautiful madam.
My name is Sammykaymedia. I do radio and TV hosting.
Okay.
I have my own podcast. I basically produce my own content. I produce my own content, basically.
Talents, real talents. Right there. Me that I'm sitting, I have like 5 people around me. I don't think I can do this alone. But she does it. Yes. So before we go further, like I always say, we can't be sitting here by ourselves. We need sponsorship to make this show a corner for you. And then 74 mixture, an immune system booster. Like I always say, you need to boost your immune system, because my brother and my sister, day in, day out, we're feeding ourselves with things. Our daily habits and everything is actually killing us slowly. So if your immune system is strong, you are good to go. And then also Kids Base. Yes, Kids Base sell clothes, quality brands, not just clothes, quality brands from UK, USA, and Canada. And then anything kids, everything kids, Kids Base got you. So let me mention a couple of things they sell so that you know what I'm talking about. So they sell changing bags, baby carriers, baby cars, car seats carriers for children, strollers, baby wardrobes, baby cots and mattresses, baby oil, baby everything. Everything baby you can think about. It's left with them to sell the children themselves. Aside that, they sell everything children. And then you need quality stuff for your children so that after the first one has worn it, the second one can also wear it, because economy and times make hard. So you need your things to be quality so that it could go down to all your children. That's what all of us, our parents, did to us. So get your quality children stuff from Kids Base. And then the last but not the least, Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic. Yes, using the holistic ways to treat your diseases. Whatever it is, whatever is wrong with you, just come. We'll diagnose you with our machines, and then before you know it, you are healed.
Everybody knows acrobato. And if you know acrobato, it means you know Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic. As an international journalist and actor, my health is my priority. Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic is my pillar in terms of my health. Let's hear what others are saying about Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic. Sister, please, let him talk to you. Who will be careful Endpoint one?
Chesenami and Kasami problem. Let's say problem is room. Intina ma wo ho idea ma me papa chesena nya asem ketewa na me kwan point no mo hwe me modem no mo hwe bibia na so mo meduro a me faae no ene ma won kra mienu foforo kwa na mkwan mu a eba ti ani je dia ba fie pa.
You heard everything yourself.
Me ma me no adwodwo eda ho a wontumi nante ene ne ko Endpoint o mama nuru a ene ne ho eden a watimi asori anante.
That's Endpoint for you.
Of acrobato.
Hello.
Hey, ohwehwe what che.
Okay.
A free bra wo di Endpoint wa dance. Me ko ye no. Me Johnson sema na enkoyie person na maye mre nyina na magina sebema na me be fie for there e ho na nyina jaresa.
You heard everything. I have secret. Endpoint is my secret. Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic. I'm free.
want to find and then cut fast, no bra. Let me paint them a cut.
Boss, patch you. Boss, patch your fast.
Oh! What is this?
Boss, hear him.
Mr. Obibinii na confirmation. Na poto 1974 besta. E ma bisi ya na family release. Fellow Ghanaians, when him say dwuma ne say twaje nipa. Sanso na minya bibia. E bebo me ho ban. Efi yare ahodo. Na betube gina me na so etwaje amanfo. Na sabe no 1974 e ma me immune support. Na ma me ahoden any sound mind.
Edroyi nyema apemfo. Abata woma wo manufo. Ene nkoda woni mfie duye. FDA ajeje de nkrato yato.
Let's delve into today's topic. What does it mean for somebody when we say somebody is romantic? What do we mean by, oh, this guy is so romantic, this girl is so romantic? So, like I always say, ladies, it's not, I didn't even bring this thing. Ladies first. So, Sister Adepa, what is romantic to you? Or who would you call a romantic person?
Okay. First of all, I would personally say that calling somebody romantic, let's clear this before we go into whatever it was, is not being expensive. It's not being all out there. Being romantic is not all about that. Now, being romantic is understanding your partner's tendencies, understanding what you can do to trigger your partner to, start feeling all the feelings that the person has for you all over again. You don't have to do something major. Knowing your partner, little things can turn romantic to them, depending on you. There's not a definite explanation to what romance is or what is romantic or not. That is what I can say.
So to you, romance is relative. What is
It's
romantic
relative.
to you?
Cannot be for someone else.
Okay, so Mr. Eden.
Yeah, him.
Who is a romantic person? What is romance?
I like your romantic dress.
Thank you.
All right. Basically, being romantic is an expression of love or affection for someone. So it comes at times. It comes with drama. So I mean, the dramatization of your love for somebody, for me, is what I would see as romantic. Because some of the things that you will do to, express the love are mostly drama to make the love, so strong and bonding. Yeah. So that's what I'll term being romantic. Expressing your love with a little bit of drama.
So, Miss Adiba, would you say you are a romantic person? Yes. The things you expect from your man, would you say you're a romantic person?
Not really. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Not really.
So then you should try.
Yeah,
so you're not into the whole
romantic
vibes.
Actually, I am. I am into it, but I won't deem myself as a romantic person. For some people, they expect people to be romantic to them, but for them to put themselves together to reciprocate being romantic. So I think I've been a very bad.
So,
so you're more the receiver.
Yeah. No, I
she's
do.
One of the girls.
I do give.
I'm gonna take like.
I do give.
That's what baby, yeah, man. Like I said,
No. Actually, it's not like that. It's a matter of, I think it's your background, how you
were brought up.
Yeah, every day I relay everything back to how you grew up, how you saw things. How you see things will push you to do same. If you've not seen them, doing it is a little kind of weird. But the second you've seen people doing it, the second you've seen your parents doing it, then you're like, this is so nice to see, another person do this for the other. But I'm learning. I'm in the learning process. So I don't think it's...
So we all agree that the basic African parents, no romance.
Some of them are.
How many?
Some
are. Yeah.
Depending on your home.
When it comes to romantic, like you asked, I'm one of the romantic guys.
Hey, you're saying.
It's like at times it's like I consciously do, but I don't. I don't remember the last time I spoke on top of even my voice to, my partner or even my ex. And there are times my ex will call me with Charlie. It's like they go meet somebody and
they're
it's
like,
a different. I mean, even if you get me angry to that highest point, I find a different way of expressing it so that, I mean, you rather need to feel bad for what you've done and apologize rather than just coming hard at you. Because I always feel that it's one thing my father told me, and it has always, don't act when you are angry. When you are with your partner, don't act when you are angry, because at times you act in anger. You may, apologize. She will forgive you, but that scar can never be. So always, I'm very circumspect when I'm angered. I don't want to talk. React in a way that I will overstep my bounds, because if you get angry naturally, it's like there are some abodam tendencies small. So to be on the safer side, you don't have to act. When you continuously do that, your partner will notice that. So anytime something happens and you swing into a certain mood without even talking, your partner knows that you are angry, and that is how I train them. So it's very important, because it's all part of the being romantic, because you need to come with a certain drama to show the expression. Osi nipano odono just say when huna into bufu kakana nipa kwasi ben ni. That's not romantic. Nipana also pen on afi bufu kakrebe ya.
Now what's the chain?
So we need to learn, because it makes relationship very, very interesting. Once there will be also any boy or also another partner on any baby, she doesn't get orgasm or he doesn't get. All of these things are part. Maybe a certain kind of behavior exhibited by the partner. Anytime the partner bears or ban home for sex, not in so it doesn't allow her or him
psychologically
to. Yeah. So all of these things play a role in our love life. So we should learn to be romantic. It's very, very important.
So would you say your natural romantic attitude, would you say you got it from your African parents, or it's just your personality?
I think it's from my parents.
Oh,
because I never saw them argue before. And when you even do something bad, and your mom has to cane you, she will shift you to your dad. Your dad too will shift you to her.
Nobody wants to be the
you understand.
Then you really enjoy, like really.
You really enjoy.
So it's growing up is something I learned. I didn't see all of it, and it's very important that parents do not
expose their children to certain things.
Some of these things, because psychologically it will have an impact on their life. So we need to show them how to love people, how to show affection for people, and how to care, because it's very important. When you come from work, food is ready, the way your partner will call you, the child is learning. You come and set the table for your husband, your child is learning. Into Ubana to crazy papa and mono kakra and quite susi judge. When all of these things they will learn. It's unfortunate that in our part of the world, most of our men went through that, and it is at times it's probably one of the reasons why some marriages do not last, because it's all about aggression. Aggression, Charlie. We be beating. It's not the best. So we need to teach our children. We need to let them know how to love, how to show affection, and although me but I don't go show. I won't make it see. Me.
You should fight for it. Fight for it.
It's not bad, especially our ladies. It's not bad to be romantic to your guy. It's not always that you have to be at the receiving end.
Yeah, that's true.
And maybe me to chocolate in mommy. Maybe me kotobia because say no wa family for menton pobwa. I mean surprises are part of it. So let us learn to show some of this. It's like some of the super glues to make the love very, very beautiful.
Okay, so Sister Deepa.
Yes, please.
So there is this saying that, or there is this thing that goes around that African women do not like flowers. Like, we hate that gesture. Like, do you like flowers?
Yeah,
when somebody gives you flowers, would you like devalue them like the white people do? Be like, oh my God, like flower over phone or money, like which one?
Okay, is that flower over phone or money?
Yeah.
I will pick money. I will pick money.
So then you see,
doesn't mean with everything that you put in front of me, it doesn't mean that when you give me flowers, I won't take it. You gave me 3 options. I took what I felt I could make use of now. But at the end of the day, now the thing is, when someone is doing something for you to show you that the person loves you as a romantic gesture, first of all, what the person wants to give you is what the person will give you, not what you want. So if I am there and then the person comes to say, I have these flowers for you, I will take it gladly, because the person, it's not about what the person gives you, it's about the intention.
Okay, but what if the person gives you like natural roses? And we all know how natural roses are ridiculously expensive. And then he brings you those roses and you look at your apartment, Ukraini stove, and this person has gone to buy you like natural roses. You meet it and be like, you'd be so glad. You'd be like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everything actually would depend on the mood. Yeah, and the mood also matters. The mood also matters. Let's say, for example, it's Val's Day. You won't care about the stove you don't have in your house. You won't care about the cooking pot you don't have in your house. All you know is that you received roses on Val's Day, and you are going to be grateful for it. That is, if you love flowers. But if you're somebody that loves money,
how many people love flowers? Like right now, we would prefer you give us the money
before,
wrapped in like flowers. That whole money bouquet.
That thing pisses me off, and I don't know why.
It only pisses me off because now you have to come and remove it.
Remove the money account.
I mean, you would prefer money bouquet over roses, wouldn't you?
Actually, not to be a hypocrite, but I would prefer the roses over the money, because that whole money roses thing is annoying to me.
No, but it's the money.
See, if you want to give me money, give me money. Don't come and do roses money and give it to me. No. If you want to give me flowers, give me proper flowers. Don't give money you put in flowers. Vows, they say a lot of that. And then next day, then they start counting it on Snap. And I'm like, it's work. Now they are pulling the money.
I thought you said it's the gesture.
It's the gesture that matters, yes. But at the end of the day, if you want to give the person money, give the person money. And me, I feel like even flaunting the money on social media is like out of the way for me.
Okay, but you see, when you were talking, when you started, you spoke about what being romantic means. And then I asked you if you thought you were romantic, and then you said no. But we expect our partners to be romantic. How come in our part of the world, it's like we women expect so much from men in the romantic side, but then when it comes to us, it's like once we're giving you sex and we're cooking your meals, what else do you want? But then you see, and then we blame our men for not being romantic, but then they've seen that they too, the women that they have, we don't like flowers, we like the money. So to a man too, is like, I'm giving you money,
what else do you want?
But back to my first question, like, why is that we women expect so much from the men? Like, we expect the whole Shakespeare and the whole drama thingy, but we're not like that ourselves, you included.
Yeah, so should I answer this on my personal perspective or on a general ladies?
All of them.
I should mix them. Yeah. Now, first of all, we've seen through things that are going on social media that a lot of our gender in this generation love to flaunt the things that they've seen on social media and they've received on social media. And then they would definitely prefer to show it to the world than to keep it to ourselves. And then the thing is that now they are saying that if a woman gifts a man something, men expect more because now women are also expecting more from them. Now, when you gift a man something like a boxer or singlet, they will now come and insult you on social media that they deserve more and all that. It is what we've put in their head that is making this work. When you want to gift somebody something, gift something that you think would be of value to the person, that the person would love. If you want to be romantic, that is why I said earlier, it shouldn't be something expensive. It shouldn't be, if you can do the expensive things.
What if you are with a girl? I mean, there are some girls, like the modern day slew queen. You can't. You see, when you text you, let's say Adam is just trying to be romantic and he texts, "Good morning, baby. Have you had something to eat? Are you okay?" Like, why do you have money? Will you give me money to go and buy food? If you not give money to go and buy food, why are you asking me?
Okay, I personally won't do that.
But a lot of us, me sometimes it's like, who beside me say me did I mean did but maybe he's just the person is best being caring or be romantic. But I'm like, hey,
that is why he said, it's from the get-go. How you understand love, how you understand romance, it's from the get-go. If you're coming from a home where in the morning, your father will not go and ask your mom, have you eaten? How are you doing? And your mom will not also respond, but you come from a home where your mother will see your dad in the morning, although they woke up from the same bedroom, but still give each other kisses.
Because they are financially sound.
Why do we always?
They are not hot. I'm saying my single room that the fan is not.
Why do we always attribute love and romance to money? It is there. Nobody is disputing.
Yeah. It's like you are hungry, starving. Let's say Adam is starving and he has a very romantic girl. Very romantic. She always comes in like, Adam, let me cut your toenails.
Yeah.
Let me cut your fingernails. Let me take the gray from your hair. You are owing water bills and light bill. Then now she's coming to do those things. Adam, no, but in all honesty. Tell me sometimes you will be like, today is not the day.
But do you agree that sometimes some of these things also brings down the tension? Do you agree?
Yeah.
That sometimes romance brings down the tension.
Sometimes. If maybe the person is there with you. But like not unnecessary phone conversations.
So at times, I mean, when you are like tensed up with some of the bills you're talking about, your partner comes to you and say, baby, don't worry.
Everything will be fine.
I mean, it's one of...
The way I want to slap you between that, everything will be fine.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't be aggressive.
No, but the person can't do anything about it. Except come and talk to you. Yeah. Except come and do, babe, everything will be fine. Yeah. Babe, let's find a way to sort this out.
There are those moments you need your partner to tap you and console you. I mean, and stand with you. You see, so when those moments come, it's lovely. I mean, and it spices up their love life.
And also,
romance can be, expressed in so many forms.
What I was about to say, there's that word of affirmation, there's money. Everybody has their love language.
So you, Adam, you said you're very romantic. Do you open doors for your ladies, like car doors? Or when you go to restaurants, do you pull out their seats?
I mean, it's one of the simple things that I do.
You open doors. Yeah. This is not first date too.
No.
You've dated for 1 year. You're still opening doors.
You do that.
I do. I do them with ease, and I'm one type of guy. I mean, when my partner is cooking, I like to go there, stand behind her. I mean, that's the kind of person I am. Stand behind.
So we repeat that part.
When my partner is cooking,
yes,
I love to stand by her.
I help her, right?
Yeah, it's.
We shall meet today.
So I because for me, naturally, I take relationship very serious because I know that if you want to have the peaceful, relationship, make your relationship fun. So I'm always thinking about things which I'll do to make it fun. Because if I create problem in the relationship, it means Charlie, that is the place you need to come for fun. So if you don't make that place fun, where do you go? You may be staying out and you'll be looking elsewhere for fantasies. So it should always be your number one goal, making your relationship fun. And if we begin to understand what relationship is, I mean, some of these things will not be seen as too much because they are basically trying to satisfy somebody's selfish interests. So that is how relationships become fun. You need to satisfy your husband's selfish interests. Then your husband also satisfies your selfish interest. So when you are satisfying you understand it this way, and you are satisfying your husband's selfish interest, you don't see it as work. You don't see it as it's too much. Because you know that when you're able to do that, and your partner also understands, he will do the same thing to you. And by
there will be the balance.
I mean, it will be balanced. And that is how it should be. That is why it's always good for you to, you can train your partner. I mean, when it comes to some of this, you can train your partner.
Things they're not used to, they didn't grow up with you.
I mean, because you want to move with them, train them. Well, I always feel sad to see, I mean, once beautiful partners now become enemies and now they don't want to see eyeballs. I mean, to eyeballs. Oh, who knows? I mean, why should it happen? So we should train people the way we want them to be in terms of the love life, and we will be fine. It's not easy, but it's a gradual process. And we will get there.
So would you say you have dated, like, I mean, think about it. Have you dated like a very, very romantic man? And then you said being romantic has got nothing to do with buying stuff. So what did that person do? That was not, it wasn't money, it wasn't anything, but you could put your hands on your chest and say, this guy is so romantic.
Okay.
No money gift.
No money
involved.
gift.
What did they do?
So I was with somebody, right? And then the person came to my place. The person had a key to my house. So I was asleep. By the time I woke up in the morning, I had pancakes made for me. This is not a movie. This is not real life. Pancakes made for me. It was so sweet. So that is why I said.
And then what else did he do? The night I was we don't want to be to the house. Pancake more.
So it was like you sleep, you woke up and then we had fought on phone the previous night. So you wake up and then you see something like that, and the anger you used to sleep is gone. Because we had already had conversations.
Right after the pancake too is about to go down.
You know Anamoah.
Go down.
You know,
we had already had conversations about not sleeping with our anger. You see, you don't have to go to sleep angry at me. So if we have issues, let's squash it now so we can move on with our lives. So I was angry. He said, no, even if you sleep, you won't wake up still angry. I woke up, he was not in my house at the time, but in the morning, there was pancakes, there was tea, and me, I don't like Milo, so he knows I like Lipton. He had done Lipton for me, everything. So nice. And I didn't even leave the kitchen messed up. Everything done and cleaned up. So I woke up and the anger was like,
it won't go away.
It went away. So romance is not money. Really, it's not.
But the pancake, whose stuff did he use?
Even if he used my own things to do it, the thought is what
matters.
And it's but when I say money is not free, I'm not talking about huge. Yeah, if you can do that, you can.
So Edem, like, do you cook for your lady? Like,
oh, I'm one of the best cooks. I mean,
you have to write a book.
Oh,
yeah, Keith said, and then walk them by. How to make a woman happy. I know.
I mean, and me, that's how I'm even with my male friends. I hardly quarrel. That's my life. I mean, I've been in this industry for very long. You never get me. I'm always like, an empress calls me peacemaker. That's how I am. And when it comes to cooking, I mean, I've been trained by my mom to cook. You know, fufuna menya dia mission. Ben they meet me awo, but I walk canoe and they say a bit driving. I mean, I'm learning, but I'm able to cook, especially when your woman comes and you realize that she's tired. I mean, you just cook. It should not be seen as a form of work.
Yeah,
I mean,
it shouldn't make you feel less of a man.
I can cook and I do a lot of things. So I see it as things to make the relationship work.
So you know we're in
make me do it
Africa,
with
and then
age.
like let me look at you. You know we're in Africa, and then the typical Ghanaian man will say, "Oba makoye onwade, a lady whose dowry I paid for your bride price, I paid for our expensive wedding, and then you want me to come and cook for you." You do know the typical Ghanaian man or the typical African man will never ever cook.
Yeah. Some cook. I remember
How many times?
One of my lecturers at JIJ told me that one of the things he doesn't want to do is help the partner, the wife in the kitchen. Reason being that she tried sometime and it's like the wife was making it become like a regular habit. And he feels that it was just support. It shouldn't continue. But at times too, it is the way it is communicated by the females. I mean, until the own say my brain, yes, I mean, men feel they are the head of the family. They are, so you can't command them this way, and that is where we come in. Like, no,
what? No, and no, there are some men. It's not about to share. There are some men. So you are 9 months pregnant, and your face can't see your feet. That is the only. And look up on to take away.
I mean, we need to learn some of these things because when you do things which will make your partner uncomfortable, basically you are destroying the relationship, and inadvertently you are destroying your happiness. Because when your partner is not happy, you can't have peace in the house. So don't think of things which will punish her or things which will show you are man.
You are the man.
When you are a man, afterwards your wife is not happy. What man are you? So
when you pay money from like the whole world and you don't enjoy your marriage, then it doesn't make sense.
In the evening, you come and your wife has given you buffet. Chop and go.
That one is a buffet.
For the you don't go like. I mean, it should be dinner. We dance with the chop, with the bar. So make it.
I have just 2 minutes left. Okay. Let me ask you first, and then both of you the same question. So, is your partner unromantic if they refuse sex with you, like at the time you need it?
No, it doesn't make them unromantic.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
I mean, if he said being romantic is about satisfying our selfish desire, so
yes,
why would you satisfy my selfish desire?
Okay, so let me say this. Let's say I want sex for my partner. My partner says, "Today I'm not really feeling too good. I'm not feeling okay. I'm tired." You should respect the person. It's in as much as you guys are in love and everything. It's also his body. When he says I'm tired, he's tired. When he says I'm not feeling too good, he's not feeling too good. So it doesn't make you unromantic. In as much as you expect the person to satisfy your own selfish desires, it's also for you to also, find a way to compromise for them to also be comfortable. So when the person says, I'm not ready for this today, it doesn't make the person unromantic. It is for you to also calm down and compromise for them to be okay.
I mean, it depends on the circumstance around which your partner didn't give it to you. I mean, if she is your partner and your partner has always been giving you, and for a certain reason, she says no, you should be reasonable to understand. Maybe there is a certain situation, there is a certain mood swing. Because, I mean, if she's not in a good mood, you will not enjoy the sex. So, just understand. I mean, say, come on, you're teaching, intimate go break. It told be a, my Johnny so. Now, they didn't come with Johnny Bedroom. What's I say? But they be on more Johnny so more.
Ratatata.
R2Bs. So I mean, it should be understandable to each party, and be very fine.
Oh, thank you guys so much for coming, guys. Today our topic was what do we mean when we say somebody is romantic, or what does romance mean to us?
Writing pieces of letters.
Yeah,
I leave those notes.
That's so nice.
When you are coming, I'm not.
And then when I go, I'll call you. Okay, talk to my husband.
I will write the note. Just reaffirming your love to the person.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
it's just
those
nice.
that their love languages are words of affirmation and all that.
Please, I'm emotional. So our program was proudly sponsored by 1374. Your immune system booster and kids base. They deal in all quality brands from UK, US, Canada, all children's stuff. So like I said, baby seats, baby walker, baby stroller, baby clothes, ranging from a month to 16-year-old children. Anything, everything except the babies themselves. They have everything you want for children. And then Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic. So before I say goodbye, please, I'd like my guests to give their social media handles and then we wrap it up.
So on Facebook, Edem Mensa Chotome. On Instagram, Edem Chotome. On TikTok, Edem Chotome. So you can follow me. The Chotome is TSOTORME. TSOTORME. So Charlie, let's link up and have fun on social media.
And sister,
when you go on Instagram, it's Nana_Efya. On Apple Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast, you can get me at Cupid's Mark Podcast. On YouTube, it's Nanika Adepa Productions. Yeah.
And guys, before I go, I have never ever given shout outs to my production team before. Like, please, the one behind my camera is not a man, it's a woman. Like, women empowerment.
Thank you.
To my beautiful, beautiful camera woman, Amanda, I know you have to know that we got a mad love for you, you know. And Maxwell and Mills, anytime I'm late, they're so patient with me, and I'm bugging them, and I want trophy, and I want kebab, and I want drinks, but they still get it for me. Like, so grateful. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. And to my one and only CEO, Sammykaymedia, will be Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah, your boss, don't mind the word, you mind the agent. So, see you same time, another time. It's lovely vibes that Abena Moet. Holla.
Odeme, baby, honey, undi, mediane, matadie, won't check him, mamma. Odeme, baby, honey, undi, mediane, matadie, format.